Hi, you guys. Must be like the third or fourth time Mr. Romans and I have tried to make this video, so this time I hope it works. This is the rainbow activity I've been talking to you guys about the last couple days. And it's pretty easy to do, and this is what you're going to need. You will need some glass jars or some glass cups. And if they were like half as big as the ones I have here, that would probably be better, but it will still work as long as it's kind of, you can see through it. Okay, you will also need some food coloring. This is what the box looks like, and this is what the little tubes look like. You guys have maybe remember seeing these in our classroom. And you will need some paper towels and some water. So when I started this activity, I had my jars in a row, like this, okay? And I started by adding 10 drops of red food coloring to the first jar, just like this. Actually, I'm gonna move them back here just a little bit. And then I took my yellow one and added 10 drops of yellow food coloring to this one. And then 10 blue ones to the last jar. Okay? Then I took my measuring cup like this, and I added enough water to fill the jar halfway full and stirred it up a little so that the color was the same all the way through. I did the same here to the yellow jar and to the blue jar and made sure they all got stirred up. Then I added some paper towels. Here's just a sheet of paper towels, and I actually cut my strips so they were a little bit smaller, so they look kind of like this. Okay, and I added them to the jars of water so that the bottom part was kind of down in the bottom and the top part kind of hung over the side like that. Okay, this is where a smaller jar would work better, because then it would really be down all the way to the bottom. And then I added a second paper towel between the red one and the empty one. A third one between the empty one and the yellow one. A next one between the yellow one and the empty one. And the last one between the empty one and the purple one. And actually, well, going on from there. Okay, so I started this yesterday at about 11 o'clock. And right now, so it's been sitting here for definitely more than 20 hours. And mostly it worked like I expected it to. The water came up the paper towel, like when we did the chromographs in our class, okay? And it kind of emptied some of it into the next jar. So if you put yellow and red together, you will get orange. And if you look really down here at the bottom of this jar, you can just see where the oranges come together. Then, here the yellow one and the blue one came together to make this nice green color here. Isn't that cool? And then, if we kind of move them back together again, and I put the blue one to the empty one and the red one to the empty one. If we left it here a bit longer, maybe we would get purple. That one hasn't worked so well. The thing I like least about this activity is that it takes a long time. And even though you will see the red color or the yellow, whatever color, come up the paper towels like we did before in our classroom, pretty quickly, to have them actually mixed together like they did so well here in the green one takes a while. But it's stuff that you probably have around home. Yeah, and so give it a try. If you have more success than me, or it takes you less long than it took me, that's great. I'd love to know. So please give it a try and let me know how it goes. Thanks a bunch. Bye.